Hello, people. It's Christina Salona here, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes and talk about the upcoming full moon on January 21st. So, the full moon on January 21st is rare and special. It is a supermoon, it's a blood moon, and it is a total lunar eclipse. Ooh. In the sign of Leo, in the very beginning of the sign of Leo, 0 degrees. So, what does that mean? Well, supermoon means that it's just really close to Earth. So it's going to appear to be really big and bright in the sky. And a blood moon just means that it's going to appear to be red. So it's going to be big and bright and red in the sky, okay? But eclipses are a big deal in astrology. Now, eclipses happen about 4 to 5 times per year. And they don't get all the press, as the one solar eclipse a couple years ago, the Great American Eclipse. But they do happen, and they are a big deal in astrology, as they seem to have a way of making it feel like they're speeding up events, that things are progressing and moving rather quickly, and sometimes in an unexpected manner, and it could be from, some event that acts as a catalyst, or it could be a series of events, like a chain of events that happen and kind of shift your path a little bit, they kind of alter and change things a little bit. So in Leo, this can highlight all matters of the heart, okay? Leo rules over love and romance and romantic affairs and things like that. Leo also rules over children, so children seem to be in the spotlight at this eclipse. And this could be, your own child or children, or children that are close to you for some reason, a child that in your life that's close to you, or just on the world stage that for whatever reason children are kind of in the spotlight. The other thing is that Leo also rules over like taking a risk, right? Falling in love is a risk, right? Because it might not work out. This can also mean, gambling and speculating, taking a risk in that way too. And why I'm saying that is because we're going to start feeling the effects of this eclipse by at least Friday the 18th, if not sooner. But by Friday the 18th of January, things really start heating up. So in the love department, like sparks could fly. It could be like, oh, I found this person that, the person I've been looking for my whole life. Because we have Mars in Aries, okay, which is really about taking direct action, or being, very assertive and brave and bold and just doing it, And this is making a really favorable connection to Venus and Jupiter in Sagittarius. So this Venus and Jupiter in Sagittarius is really like big love, like whole lot of love going on, with Mars up there connecting with it. It's like you really want to act on this. So there could be these opportunities for love, these really beneficial connections, meaningful connections even, that happen at this time, and you want to just go with it and act on it. And it's like go big or go home, gigantic, big love is what it looks like here. That being said, it can also be about money. These could be financial opportunities involving a lot of money. There's a lot of promise in this eclipse, okay? And events will move pretty quickly at first. Or you'll want them to move pretty quickly, because this is like, the opportunity of a lifetime, the person you've been waiting for. You feel really fired up, you feel really enthusiastic, and you want to just act on it. You don't even want to give it a second thought. You just want to go. But what happens is that Saturn, our taskmaster Saturn, also is involved in this configuration here. Okay, and it really puts a halt and limits things, and it cautions you to slow down. And this is going to feel maybe kind of frustrating because you don't want to hear it. You just want to act on what you think is the best thing, since sliced bread or whatever. And, you want to take the risk and the gamble. But Saturn is going to caution you to slow down. And if it's not that way, then it's like that there may be like little obstacles that seem to be in your way, whether these are other obligations to other people or other financial obligations or whatnot, that you have already made and you're tied to, or perhaps it's, time considerations and you just don't have the time, or your schedule doesn't allow for this kind of movement. Either way, however it plays out, it's going to, kind of slow down and delay things a little bit, because right before that, like I said, there's this expansive feeling of like, this is the best thing ever. This is the best person ever. This is who I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for. So just know that, you do get slowed down, or some things kind of are in the way before you can move forward. Now, that being said, Neptune, mysterious Neptune, in its own sign of Pisces, is also in the mix here. Okay, so everything's not really clear. Okay, so use this delay, or, instead of being impatient and frustrated that things aren't moving as quickly as you really want them to because you're all pumped up and everything, use it to see if this is the real deal, Saturn, or if it's too good to be true, Neptune, And there's a little bit of, the lines are blurred there, So you're really going to have to use your discernment and judgment. But all in all, I think it looks positive. It looks to be a positive outcome. And we'll see. I'd like to hear how this is manifesting for you. You can always leave me a comment below, or drop me a line in an email on Facebook. However, holla. I want to hear how this is happening for you. All right, enjoy the full moon.